Ladies and gentlemen, my name is the best in the world, and welcome to another episode of
The Piledriver.
I am the advocate for the big dog next to me and myself, and we are here.
We are here.
Sunday, May 1st.
Episode 7 of The Piledriver. We have a lot to talk about today. Me and my boy here got to witness an amazing show from top to bottom.
What a fire show.
My son did as well. Mega Championship Wrestling put down a show last night. Breaking Down Barriers 10. We'll get to that later on. We're going to break it down in full recap.
So hard. There were so many surprises, so many great spots, great wrestlers
Great
all
job.
around.
Yeah, everybody
Everybody did a great job last night. Shout out to everybody that was involved in Mega Championship Wrestling and the production. Solid effort. Definitely, it showed.
Oh, absolutely.
It showed. The effort that everyone put into the show showed. We'll get into that. We got WWE some news. We got
NXT releases.
We have a lot of releases. I was just about to say that. Like, holy hell.
And
one thing I definitely want to get into. We can get into it first. Because you see my shirt. You see this beautiful, beautiful shirt I'm wearing today. And yes, I know it's a little old, but I busted it out. 9th anniversary, Bullet Club.
It is the anniversary, and they had a hell of a day.
Oh, hell of a day out in Japan. So, dude, besides 4 or 5 people showing up that hadn't been around in forever in New Japan, we had a new member join the Bullet Club.
Yeah. One I would not have expected, but I'm very intrigued where this is going to go, and I'm actually pretty excited.
Bullet Club is back in full power.
Juice Robinson joined the Bullet Club.
Juice Robinson turns heel. Not the only person to join Bullet, turns heel on Hiroshi Tanahashi and challenges him for the IWGP United States Championship.
That's one of my favorite titles, by the way.
It's a beautiful one.
It really is.
Only that, Taiji Ishimori won the junior heavyweight title.
Yes, he did.
Bullet Club. The Good Brothers show back up, and Carl Anderson challenges Tama Tonga for the Never Openweight.
They got the tag titles, too.
Challenges for the Never Openweight. Chase Owens and Bad Luck Fale win the tag team titles, like you just said. And then you get 2 new titles. Good Brothers back.
Yep.
New member. And then the boss shows up. Switchblade's back, and he wants Okada.
Ooh, that's going to be a good one. That is going to be a good one.
Bullet Club's holding all the gold, I'm hoping. I've always been a fan.
I respect the shirt, though.
It is, I know, right?
I got my nice...
Bullet Club, but WWE, because Cody.
I got the Wolfpack on today.
It's all about the two-sweet. He's old school, I'm new school with it. I can dig it.
You can dig it.
But we got some... Let's get into these releases. Because there's some names on there that, once again, holy shit.
Yeah.
Why?
Some of them were recently in storylines.
Agreed. Like, a couple of them you look and you're like, no namers. You know, nothing. Only maybe seen you once or twice on NXT.
Majority of them were all due to budget cuts, quote unquote.
That's what everything
one of them, Harland, Parker Bordeaux, is, from what I've read, has been released due to lack of improvement inside the ring.
Oh, man. That's the one dude, ain't it, who was on All Over with Eva Marie?
Yep.
And he looked like he was Brock Lesnar's son.
Yeah, baby Brock.
Okay. Yeah, that sucks that he's
yeah, you hate to hear
sucking
that.
it up.
The big name, though, is Dakota Kai. 10 total superstars were released.
Yeah, Dakota Kai.
I'm still...
Like, what? Dexter Lumis, too? Like, I never really was a fan. But he had the whole big storyline with Indy Hartwell and...
Yeah.
What were they called? Index.
Index, yes.
Index. Like,
back when Indy was still in the way and Johnny was still here.
I don't get it, man. It's so weird.
Malcolm Bivens, Diamond Mine.
But who's left?
Persia Parada.
Is Diamond Mine still a thing? Diamond Mine's still a thing, ain't it? Roderick Strong's leaving, right?
Yeah, but Bivens was the mouthpiece.
But yeah.
I don't know. Bivens is super talented. I can see him going somewhere else. I've seen people on Twitter putting Bivens being a new mouthpiece for Jade Cargill.
Ooh.
I'm down with that. I forget who tweeted that, otherwise I'd give you creds, but I did remember seeing that. But the rest of the list was Persia Parada, Harland, Draco Anthony, Paige Prinazavali, Sanjana George, Mila Milani. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it.
Milani.
And Raylan Devine. Obviously, the biggest one is Dakota Kai, Dexter, and Malcolm. But
what do you think Dakota Kai's going to do, though? Does she go to AEW? Does she go to Impact? It doesn't really matter because it's all going to be one super company versus WWE here shortly.
Yeah. And does she come back as the name Evie?
Maybe.
It's after Eevee, Pokemon.
Maybe. She could.
That's what her name was from.
Did she team up with the one girl that had the Pokemon on her shirt? Kaylee Ray? That's probably not her name. There was one, she was really smiley.
Oh, Tegan Knox?
No. There was I can't remember her damn name. Like, this is why I wish the Hammer was here. Because I'd be like, Pokemon on the shirt. She was real smiling. And he'd be like, boom, that's her name. But yeah, she had like a yellow shirt on.
Oh, Kylie Ray.
Yeah, Kylie Ray. See, I said Kaylee Ray. They're too similar. Yeah, Kylie Ray. They should team up. You get Pokemons. That'd be sweet.
That would be sweet, actually. That'd be good. That'd be a good team. That's what I wanted to ask you next. What's next for these superstars?
Like you said, I mean, I didn't even think about Jade Cargill, but I could totally see Bivens going there and being her mouthpiece because he does have a good mouthpiece. And good managers are very rare these days. Like, having a good manager is very crucial. Like,
it really
very
is.
Crucial. Let me look. I'm going to use this is a great example. For us, if you watch our show, you already know we cover OCW.
Yep.
Nick Hahn is one of the most vile managers I've ever seen.
He's so good at what he does.
But he's so good at it. He's such a great manager, and it's ridiculously insane. And the fact that he is such a good manager helps his employees, I guess, the people he's managing, be that much better in the ring because of his managerial skills.
You see it.
Look at everybody Paul Heyman's touched. Just saying.
Gold.
Just saying.
Paul Heyman is, without a doubt, a future Hall of Famer.
I do have something I want to talk about. This doesn't involve Paul Heyman. Oh, we can actually use Paul Heyman because we were talking about this, and I wanted to shout it out. And I stole the idea. Well, kind of. I took it and I borrowed it and I flipped it and twisted it.
What's that?
So I think on the next show that'll give us a week, right? Me and you both, a week. We're gonna draft a team, and I should have thought of this earlier because of the NFL draft this week. We should have coincided our wrestling love with our football love.
Are we doing a fantasy wrestling?
And we're going to do a fantasy wrestling draft. Team Big Dog versus Team Best in the World. You get 10 superstars. 10 superstars, 3 of which have to be female. Current. Okay. 10 current superstars, minimum 3 female. You can have 5. You can make it up all 10 if you want.
Okay.
Minimum 3 females, 5 legends. DOA. Dead or alive. Pick any legends you want. Those are your 5. And 1 manager. There's a lot of good ones. And look.
We both want Paul.
Let's take him off the table then. Because that's too easy, if we're being 100% honest. Take Paul Heyman off the table. Because I got 4 other managers in my head right now. So, take Paul Heyman off the table. That is the only veto on the whole list. I
guess that's...
we might pick some of the same people. So pick 3 alternates. In case we pick the same people. So how do we rock, paper, scissors for if we pick the same. Like, let's say we're going down. And I already know one person who's going to be on your list. I already know one legend. The beer-swilling Texas Rattlesnake will make your list. Now, let's say that I pick him too. He might not make my legends list. But let's say I do. We'll rock, paper, scissors for him. Whoever loses the rock, paper, scissors has to take him out of their lineup and choose one of their alternates.
Can you draft in any specific...
Can you draft a legend and then... Yeah. Yes. There's no lines. There's no rules. There's no rules. You can start off all 5 legends if you want. Take them all. Right off the rip. Okay? So just 10 superstars, 5 legends, 1 manager, Ixnay Paul Heyman.
Okay.
And then we'll put it on Twitter, we'll put it up to a vote and see who's... And then, like I said, if we pick the same, you get 3 alternates.
What do we do going forward with those teams?
Oh, nothing. We'll put out, see who gets things, see who the people think
pick
the better team.
We're going to look. If there's an actual
if we can set
fantasy wrestling...
But how? If I pick Ultimate Warrior on my Legends team, he's not scoring any points, bruh.
That's true.
He's not getting any matches, you know? Like,
Okay.
sure, we could probably do one with regular wrestlers, like
Right.
like current wrestlers, sure.
I'm wondering if there is a fantasy professional
I know that
wrestler.
they always say something on, like, DraftKings and shit, but I've never seen it. Because I have DraftKings. I have money in my DraftKings account.
We're going to do some investigating, but okay,
But yeah.
I'm down with just the
But
one-day draft.
Just the one-day draft, and we'll throw it up on the Twitter and the socials and see who
I dig it.
picks the better team.
Okay.
I thought that was a good idea.
That's a good idea, sir.
And then, like I said,
Next week?
Yeah, next week.
Next week.
It gives us a week to get your teams in order.
Pile draft.
Yeah, the pile draft. The pile drafter.
That's so good.
So good. That's the name of the episode next week. The pile drafter.
Oh, that's gold. I love it.
Oh man, but yeah, we do. I mean,
Okay.
so that's a good one. But let's get back into current news. What do you think about Ember Moon talking shit, basically? Like, I mean, I get it, but look at Ember Moon and look at who she was talking smack about, and you tell me who's had the better career.
I wasn't saying she was talking crap. A lot of people are taking that out of context, I think.
Maybe.
She was just saying they sat through
Meetings.
2-hour meetings on being told to
How
dress
to be sexy,
sexier,
basically.
to dress like Mandy Rose. And then she says, no disrespect to Mandy. She's a great person. But
Have you seen Mandy Rose?
yeah.
Have you seen Ember Moon? Just saying. just saying. Like, I get it. I totally get it, and I get as I can't say I understand being a woman, but I can get it as a woman wrestler where you don't want to be sexy. You don't want that to be your niche.
Right.
You want to be known as a good wrestler. Get it.
I get
That
it.
doesn't mean
100%.
you don't have to look good doing it. WWE is highly sexist. They always have been. I used to watch the Total Diva show with my girl, and Mark Carone or whatever his name is, Karane or something, like, he's an asshat. Like, legitimately asshat. And I don't know, dude. They try to over-sexualize it, but then they don't because they want to keep it PG.
Right. They know their limits.
Exactly.
But we grew up watching the Attitude Era, so we know
Dude,
exactly.
we grew up watching wrestling. They were putting wrestling up on the stage, like.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm not mad at Ember Moon because that's definitely like a speaking out type of thing. Letting it be known that that's what WWE is doing. They're more pushing the sexuality.
And
than
there's
they are
been more
the
people
talent.
confirming it and talking about it. And I don't know. I think it's.
I mean, kudos to her, like I said, for using her voice to speak out because most people wouldn't have said anything. And
She was with who, Chris Van Vliet?
Like you said, hopefully it brings some more of those people to light. But WWE, like I said, is always over sexualized.
2-hour meetings, man.
It's always look at what do we call it? The
Women don't need to be
ruthless aggression
sexy to be a good professional, or a superstar in the
area.
WWE.
What was it? What was the era? The John Cena era was the ruthless aggression era, correct?
Right.
And that was when they had the Divas title.
Yep.
Give me 3 good women wrestlers from the Divas title that were good wrestlers, but they weren't hot. No, they were hot.
Does Page count?
No. No way. I'm pulling up the roster right now. Oh, here we go. Women.
Mickie James.
Women. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Okay, there's a couple that are good wrestlers.
Deborah was still in the Ruthless Aggression?
Beth Phoenix. Great wrestler. Beth's hot. Don't get, you know what I'm saying? But, like, Beth was never over-pushed for her sexuality. The Glamazon was a beast. But Kelly couldn't wrestle at all.
No.
Mae Young.
Sorry, Kelly. You couldn't.
Mae Young. Jillian Hall. That was the girl that had the thing on her face with JBL. Remember that? She had and then the boogeyman ate it.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Layla. I think she was the first girl to win the female Tough Enough or NXT or whatever.
She didn't last very long.
Michelle McCool. Okay? I'll give Michelle McCool props. She's a decent wrestler.
When she first started.
Wrestler.
No.
She gets love because she's The Undertaker's wife now. She didn't deserve women's titles, in my opinion. She wasn't. She made the Hall of Fame. Michelle McCool is in the Hall of Fame. Why? So looking at this list, I have all the women here in front of me. Of course,
like
Trish.
Bellas can't wrestle.
Trish, big dude, 110%. I will agree with you.
Bellas cannot wrestle.
And I love the Bellas.
I do not.
That's fine. They're not for everybody. I love the Bellas. But early on, Twin Magic was awesome. Had they been better wrestlers, it would have been a billion times better. But before Nikki got a big old boob job and they looked the same, it worked. But then I completely
all things
fell apart.
change.
Again, another instance of shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
The Bellas shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame.
There's so many more women as should be.
But yeah, looking in here, I see Ivory. Ivory was always a good wrestler who wasn't worried about her sexuality. She even joined Right to Censor.
Gail Kim,
but this was towards the end of her WWE days. Looking on here, I got Beth Phoenix, Ashley Massar. Look, Candice
Mae
Michelle.
Young is a legend.
Candice Michelle, perfect example.
Mae Young is
Oral wrestler.
Makes sense.
Not Nydia. She was the first women's Tough Enough winner. So yeah, on this list I got Beth Phoenix. It's one. I'll give you Gail Kim.
I like Nydia though.
Ivory.
Who else we got?
Lita.
Yep.
Sable. I guess she would. No, I'm taking Sable back. She wasn't even that good.
Molly Holly, baby.
Mighty Molly.
Mickey James.
And Trish Stratus. I got 7 out of a roster of about 30 women here. That, in my opinion, weren't good wrestlers. They were pretty to look at. Michelle McCool, Crystal, Kelly, even the Miz's wife, Maurice.
Yeah,
horrible wrestler in my opinion.
Sorry.
But it is what it is, man.
It is what it is.
So, I don't know, dude.
And you know what? They could probably wrestle better than us.
Oh, 100%. I'm not saying I'm a good wrestler.
No.
But in the Ruthless Aggression era, it wasn't about
Oh, definitely. It's
the
different.
wrestling.
It was a different generation.
It was
different
about
era. Sorry.
looking pretty. So, now that Ember Moon, there's women out here that can wrestle. Like Deonna Purrazzo is pretty, but Deonna Purrazzo will whoop your ass. Like Jordan Grace. Thicker than a snicker. Beast. I mean, her husband's a beast, but like...
Wrestling's a dog.
Like, these women are beat. Bailey, Sasha Banks. I hate Sasha, and I can say that she's a good wrestler.
Do you watch WWE Evil?
No, I haven't. I watched the NWO episode was the first one, and the second episode.
There's a Sasha Banks episode.
Oh, it is the Sasha Banks episode. I thought it was...
It's pretty good.
The Miz.
It's pretty good. There's a Miz one.
I think the Miz is number 2.
Yes.
I think the Miz was number 2.
First one's Hulk Hogan. It was so good.
Yeah, it was Hulk Hogan NWO.
Hulk Hogan was so good. And then then you got the Undertaker. It's an Undertaker and Kane kind of mixture.
In the Ruthless Aggression era, that was when the ECW brand split was around.
Yeah,
because they look at these rosters, they had
dumb.
Jillion people.
I hated that version of ECW, man. I hated it.
Remember when Snitsky punted that baby?
He punted the shit out of that baby. You know what pisses me off? Before we get off to go into AEW?
Yeah. What you got?
The whole Backlash shit going on right now. They changed the tag match, the unified tag titles, to a 6-man tag now. It's the Bloodline versus Drew McIntyre and RK Bro.
So and there's Roman Reigns and the Usos?
Yes.
Okay.
And that we don't know yet if there's going to be any titles on the line.
Not a one?
There's no confirmation on that yet. Look it up.
That's
fact checking,
dude.
Bloodline versus RK Bro and McIntyre.
All right, yeah. As of 2 hours ago, this is the full card for Backlash.
Dumb. RK Bro.
Happy Corbin versus Madcap Moss. Bobby Lashley versus Omos. AJ versus Edge.
They're finally splitting those two
Match
up.
of the night. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, versus the Architect, Seth freaking Rollins. I'm calling it right now. Match of the night.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Who walked away with the...
Probably Cody.
Are we picking?
Oh, definitely. It's next.
Okay.
It's next week.
Wait, then we have to pick.
Yeah.
We have to pick tonight.
It's May 8th. So it's 7 days. It's next Sunday. Like,
We record Sunday nights.
we're going to record before the show. You're going to have to come over early. And we'll record before the pay-per-view starts.
Okay. Or.
Yeah, we'll do it before the show. I mean, but still.
Or.
But yeah, match of the night, Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins.
We'll figure it out.
And then you got Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey in an I Quit match.
Ronda Rousey.
And then, like you said, the Bloodline versus Drew McIntyre and RK Bro. There is one title on the line, and it belongs to the women. SmackDown Women's title is on the line. That is it. No
That's dumb.
IC title, no US title, no heavyweight title.
So dumb.
No tag titles. Bull. Where's the
This pay-per-view's
WWE
trash.
Doesn't WWE have women's tag team titles?
Yeah.
I haven't seen them in so long. I don't even know who the champions are anymore.
Who did just win at WrestleMania?
I know that
Because we wanted Rhea and
the Inspiration. I know that the Inspiration are the tag team.
we wanted Rhea and Liv to win them. Who
That's
won them?
right. Sasha Banks and Naomi.
Yep. How did we forget that?
Because I don't like Sasha Banks.
Yeah, you do. I'll tell you, if you watch that episode, you might
Stinks.
like her a little more. Going on to AEW though.
My boy Theory. Let's congratulate Austin
Yeah.
Theory real quick on the new United States champion.
That's good for him.
Because I'm happy for him.
I am too.
And our girl right now is currently the 24/7 champion.
Dana Brooke,
Still
baby.
flips and shit, Dana. Pretty dead. Look at these guys.
Those dudes are stupid. I hate NXT 2.0.
I hate it so
I'm really
much.
having a hard time trying to get into that. I really am. It's tough.
We need to get. I mean, NXT UK's got some solid champions. We need to start watching.
Alja Dragunov was a
We need
dog.
to start watching more NXT UK.
Did you watch AEW this week?
Bits and pieces of it. I got mostly highlights. My week was pretty friggin' stacked.
Did you get to watch this little ladder match between Sammy? It
No,
was a good match.
I heard it was.
Sammy hurt himself.
Yeah, I saw that he did hurt himself on the spot.
But he must be fine because him and Tay just became mixed tag team champions over Mexico.
Over Triple Mania. I did see, of course, the FTR match, which was a banger and had.
They put on such a
least-
clinic. That was my favorite part of the night.
10 Bret Hart spots in it.
I love the Hart Foundation tribute shorts.
Dude, not even that, but like from the set on the top ropes to the pull off, like they did moves from Bret Hart's matches, like that Bret Hart pulled off, and it was clean.
It was so good. Hats off to FTR, Cash and Dax. You guys did an amazing job. They came out together. They left together.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
good tag team match, good tag team, brotherhood. It was definitely. I mean, we all knew it was going to be a banger going into it.
Yeah. It lived up to the hype, nonetheless. Jake Something's debuting on AEW Dark.
Dude, we got a couple AEWs out dark I want to talk about. And I didn't get any real confirmation, so I don't know where he was, but he tweeted it. One of our buddies, the director, Derek Dillinger.
I actually just retweeted a picture
at
of him.
AEW, so that's pretty freaking cool.
Shout out to Derek Dillinger, man. He deserves it, dude.
Dude, he's a machine.
How he's been in the past year or so has been unbelievable. He's kicked it up a notch, and he was already really good.
Yeah, and now, he's just amazing.
The level of matches he's been putting out, dude is so talented. Keep it going, bro. You deserve it.
Yeah. I'm on the Derek Dillinger train.
As you should. If you're not on it, get on it now.
Yeah, because if dude, I'm telling you. Derek Dillinger, who else did you say? Jake something. Real big for Jake something. Again, this is just further.
Jake's a beast.
This is just further solidifying that AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling are going to join forces, and they're going to pull Impact in as their little bitch sister, and they're going to have Ring of Honor as a little baby, and they're going to destroy Vince McMahon. That's why he's selling all this, I think. And eventually, he's going to make one of these big dumb moves, in my opinion, and WWE is going to get sold to Disney.
You think that's a dumb move?
Of course it's a dumb move. Dude,
Disney is a monopoly, as
well,
it
not
is.
only that. Can you imagine Bad Blood 96 on the Disney Plus network, bro, where like there's a boiler room brawl between Undertaker and Mankind.
Am I gonna watch all my WWE and ECW reruns on Disney Plus?
Are they
No,
gonna
I'm
have
good, bro.
Raw replays where Stone Cold Steve Austin is drinking beer and flipping off, and DX has got girls showing their boobs?
Absolutely not. Peacock already took a lot of this
cut
shit.
It all out.
Peacock sucks.
The only thing Peacock is good for is
The Office.
Is current pay-per-views.
And The Office.
And The Office.
That's it.
I mean, they got some good shows on there if you really mess around with it, but
we're just being overcritical right now.
Your
WWE section sucks
your
ass.
WWE section is completely garbage. Although I will give you credit for your Evil show. It's not bad so far.
It is. It's good. That's
It's
good.
a Peacock original. But other than that, like the navigation, the way to get around, it's just a trash bag. And I hate that they have. My biggest thing is, I don't know about you. Let me ask you, when you're in a streaming series, like if you're streaming a series, you know you have a continue watching list, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Do you hate having that list full of crap?
Yeah.
Okay, so on the Peacock Network, man, if I want to watch Royal Rumble 97, they don't have it listed as Royal Rumble 97. They have it listed as Royal Rumble Season
I noticed
5, Episode 43.
I've noticed
right?
that.
Which is cool, except for the fact that when I watch Royal Rumble 97, it's going to keep it in my continue watching list because I got to watch Royal Rumble 98 and then 99.
It would just be so much easier if you just put the year.
Just give me just Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble, and let me pick which one I want, and then they're all separate entities. It's not a series.
Yeah.
There's a whole
That's
bunch
why
of...
I don't like the season. Season 22.
Yeah, what?
Of the Royal Rumble. That sounds dumb.
No, it's year 22. It only happens once.
Get your shit together, Peacock.
Peacock's trash baggy, man.
Yeah. Get you... Disappointed. I mean I knew it was going to suck.
It was all a big money ploy anyways. All right, now let's get into some good wrestling for the week.
Yep.
AEW. The Hookhausen?
Yes.
Hookhausen? How did... He cursed him. Hook walked right by him. Not phased. At all.
It's the feud of the year.
And no fisticuffs have been exchanged.
No.
At all.
Sometimes you don't want to get affected by. You want to. What does he say? You don't want to pay attention to Danhausen or something like that. You're gonna fight Danhausen. I know it's not exactly what he said word for word,
it'll
but
be Danhausen's first match.
And then you go backstage and he has his bags, Hook's bags of legs chips on the ground, dumped all over the place. He's talking shit to him, and then we finally hear Hook speak. So you wanted my attention, you got it now.
Hey, I mean, I love Hook. Let's not get it twisted. When Hook, I don't know about you, but original. Who's your favorite ECW original? Because mine was Taz.
Taz is up there.
It was
and
Taz.
RVD.
The orange, like I love RVD. I love Tommy Dreamer, Sabu, Sandman. They're all really cool. But to me, when this little short midget dude came out with his orange towel on his head and just started chucking people, and then he's like, "Oh, you hit me 2 or 3 times. Go to sleep."
He's so good.
What?
Came out with the black towel over his head.
Dude, I love Taz.
Taz is bad as fuck. Hook gives off those same energy, dude.
Same energy. And then the way he applies the Taz mission is clean. It's... whatever. Give Hook some gold. Give Hook some gold.
TNT title.
TNT title? I've been saying for a while that I feel like they need another title. I get it, like, you don't want to try to copy WWE, obviously, but you have a heavyweight title. You have a
U.S. title?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can use U.S.
European title.
I don't think you can use that either. TV is what I'd go for. Try to get a TV title?
That's what TNT is.
I guess, but it's the TNT championship.
But it's for TV.
And he's already used the women's for TBS. Like, they have 2 women's belts and 2 men's belts. They have a lot of men. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they need another, like, WWE has a heavyweight title and an intercontinental title and U.S. title that we never see.
Everybody has a U.S. title. So why couldn't they use the U.S. title?
Maybe. I mean...
that belt would look dope.
He'd call it the Turner title. The Turner TV title. I'm just saying. I feel like they need another belt. I feel like there needs to be more to fight for. Like, you got everybody in the company basically fighting for the heavyweight title. Everybody. Like, you got Punk versus Hangman, and then who's Adam Cole versus Hangman. And then, like, what about Adam Cole getting this title?
Do you think
fighting his way up to the next title?
Like a universal title
No.
type title, or like another U.S. title?
Like another mid-card title. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then
Trying to think of some cool
potentially establish dominance over one of the titles. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the junior heavyweight title, light heavyweight title. Just because it's called the light heavyweight title doesn't mean you got to
pay homage to Japan.
Yeah, doesn't mean you have to be, 200 pounds or cruiserweight status of the light heavyweight title. That's not how it is in, UFC. You're not a little tiny guy when you're winning the light heavyweight title. Rampage
that would
Jackson's
work.
a light heavyweight.
That would work.
Or again, since they're doing an homage, and I know you can't steal the
They can
name,
do something like the X Division.
like the X Division or the never open weight. You know what I'm saying? Because the never open weight, anybody can fight for it.
The Elite Openweight title.
Something. You know what I'm saying? It could be cool, dude, to have another belt for everybody to fight for. Give more storyline opportunities, in my opinion.
Especially with Rampage and Dark.
Exactly. You have
I think that'd be good for that brand's growth.
I mean, and see, because you can't give Rampage their own title, because then that'd be like a brand.
I'm not saying it'll be their own title, but it'll give you an opportunity to have more
look at
storylines
that
with
bad
them.
boy's beautiful.
The European title, dude, is the shit. I love that thing.
The Cruiserweight title is always really nice, too. Not the light heavyweight title. Not this one.
No?
Because I forgot WWE had that, but it was like a Taka Michinoku kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm just looking.
Got anything else for AEW you want to talk about before we move into Mega?
No, because that's
Let's
what
get
I'm,
right
that's
into it,
what I
dude.
want to
I've
talk
been
about,
waiting.
because this show last night was the bomb.
Yes, it was.
Dude,
Boy, was it good.
the way the start of the show, from start to finish, these guys went hard. I'm pulling it up right now. I'm sorry. I have the card here in front of me. I got 15 tabs open. But
Man, like we were talking about before we started the show, that show from top to bottom, the production, everything went amazing. Shout out to you guys, the Mega team. You guys did a fabulous job. If you guys were there, the ones who were in attendance, it was a good one. It'll be one to remember for sure.
Okay, so I got the card out here in front of me, and we're going to start right from the beginning and go straight down the list in order of how we saw it. We got pictures and videos up on our Twitter. I'm going to be finishing up the TikTok tonight. We got everything okay. The show started. It was supposed to start at 7. We had a pre-show match. The Breaking the Barriers Battle Royale.
This was a good Battle Royale.
Dude, nobody got eliminated until there was like 9 people in the ring. Like, they were going. Final entrant comes in. It's Ken Vasion. Okay? Who apparently has a hurt hammy, quad, something or other.
Came out limping.
So, Butler Boy gets sent in as the replacement to fight in Ken's honor.
We're like, what?
Butler Boy, who we've never seen wrestle. We've never seen him do anything really besides carry a tray for Ken Vasion. Gets in the ring and proceeds to go apeshit.
He does, dude.
He went crazy. Throwing people out, suplexing, leg drops. What? This kid's got a tie on. Like a bow tie. Suspenders. No shirt.
Yeah.
No shirt, just the suspenders. He looks like he's straight out of
permanent marker on it.
Yes, looks like he's straight out of Chippendales. And he comes in and wins this damn battle royal.
He did, dude. And the way that ending went down was amazing.
And let me tell you, that might have been the
Cisco.
loudest pop I've ever heard at an indie show.
That was good.
Butler Boy wins, and the crowd goes nuts.
Yeah, they do.
Ken Vasion gets in, everybody's all happy for Butler Boy, and Ken says,
I'm the winner.
I'm the winner. You fought for me.
Butler Boy looked at him like, what?
Winner. Yep. And then,
that was a good way to start it off.
Yeah, it was a great match to go into the next one.
The next one was another.
What a turn.
It was such a good match. We had the Party Posse versus Chromos and Defarge, the Rat Pack, and the Believers, the tag team champions. And this is for the straps. The straps were on the line, and boy, were we not disappointed here.
Dude, everybody.
Probably one of the biggest heel turns in quite some time.
I was shocked. I
sat back like, what?
When Sonny Defarge turned on Crummels. I didn't even know. And then after the show, even, we were getting autographs for your kid. And Sonny looked at our paper and he said, where did my former tag team partner sign? Because I don't want to sign on the same page as him. What? Like, every show we've been to together, they've been one of my favorite tag teams. They're great.
They are great.
And now they're nothing.
They were the ones I picked to win the match.
Okay. I was actually hoping for the Rat Pack because I just feel like they're the bad guys. I like the bad guys.
They look good, too.
Yeah, everybody looked good. I mean, I especially didn't see the Party Posse coming out with it, but new tag team champions. New mega tag team champions.
Defarge cleaned out the ring with a chair.
Oh, steel chair to everybody.
And then put the steel chair, opened it up, and sat in the middle of the ring.
Right next to his fallen tag team partner.
Just looking at the destruction he just unleashed in the ring there. And then Jimmy Jammer comes in.
Nice and smooth.
Just, I don't want to promise. Got on top. 1, 2, 3. New tag champs. New tag champs.
Dude, it was wow. I mean, and then after we had another match that was a callback. It was a rematch from the last show. I believe the last show was Are There Any Questions?
Yep.
You had Herbal Essence versus Static, who consists of Samaya and Sebastian LaShawn, and Herbal Essence's Evelyn Sage and Jasmine Harleen Lopez.
That was a great match, too.
The first match was won by Static. Are There Any Questions? So this was the rematch. And Herbal Essences actually, like the first time we saw them, or the first time I saw them at Are There Any Questions, they did, I won't say they did a bad job because nobody has, all these indie guys are killing it, in my opinion. I like going to indie shows more than I like watching wrestling on TV anymore.
Oh, yeah.
But I wasn't like, oh shit, they're legit, you know what I'm saying? They were okay. They lost. It happens, jobber style. This match, they came out and went crazy. Flying, high cross bodies off the top rope, and they come out with a win. So, of course, I'm assuming at the Rocket...
Do it a tap out.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Dude,
Jasmine made him tap.
She hit it in with this AJ Lee style Black Widow that was just smooth.
So smooth. I wish we had...
one of my favorite moves. That's one of my favorite submissions, especially when AJ
that was
Lee
good.
do it with the Black Widow. So that was really cool, man.
But Samaya and Sebastian LaShawn, the improvement from them as well.
Sebastian LaShawn, dude, every time would let out this scream, and it was blood-curdling. Like,
my son said, my ears hurt.
Yeah.
He told me numerous times his ears hurt.
It was a great match. It's like I said, the whole card was fire. You have one of my favorites in the next match, though. My boy Tyreek Kalam, member of the Reject Academy.
Shout out the professor.
Comes out to the ring with Prof. And to take on the Infinite Man, Tim. TIM.
What a match that was, too.
Dude.
We had some action right in front of us on the outside of the ring.
Oh, yeah. We had some good action in front of us. Because we sit front row ringside, and it was barriers into my knees and stuff like that. Thankfully, nobody came into the crowd.
Yeah.
There was no crowd.
I've been to some AEW shows where they get into the crowd.
Last
OCW
show,
too.
They went out. They were fighting in the damn crowd.
Dillinger.
But TIM did end up pulling out the win in this match, and it was Tyreek was coming back for Reject Academy from again last pay-per-view where TIM got crappy with Mo. They were supposed to fight for the double titles. It ended in a double count out.
Oh.
So this was Tyreek saying he wanted the shot at TIM. And unfortunately, he wasn't able to come out with the victory, but it was controversial, to say the least, victory for TIM.
Yeah. You got to through a roll-up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But after a distraction.
Yeah.
So,
still a good match, though.
Yeah, great match.
Then we had the number one contenders match, man. That number one contenders for the Mega Championship would be determined before
the match. We had a title match at the end of the night as the main event.
So whoever won tonight for the Mega Championship knew who their number one.
They knew who their next opponent was going to be right off the rip.
Yep. And this did not disappoint either, man. We had a 6-person scramble match. We had Casey Carrington, Zoe Sky, Nick Nero, El Tanio, and Paragon, and Brian Conville.
Dude.
Man.
But first off, let's talk about the drip of my boy Paragon. Okay?
Freshest
my boy
boots in
comes
the
out clean. Comes out clean. Just dancing on him. It's the purple for me. I get very heavy Prince vibes. And
it works.
He kills it. He kills it every time. He's a great showman, a great wrestler. Very cool dude, too, as well. Very cool guy. He talks to us. You know, he chopped it up with us after the show. I think he said he was headed to Indiana next.
Yep.
And then out to Maryland. I know he's got at least 3 titles right now that he's holding currently.
Well deserved.
So,
well deserved.
He's on his way to defend him and, drive safe, brother. But, not the star of the match tonight.
No. My boy Casey Carrington comes out.
The young trend setter
is your new number 1 contender for the Mega Championship title.
What a great dude. Again, every match, we're going to say this probably every time, but every match has been great. But, again, what a great freaking match.
It's about time.
You had Zoe Sky, who is all of 5'2",
and we'll whoop
jumping
your ass.
around, flying, head scissors, diving through ropes.
Don't let this size fool you.
Zoe's one of my
whoop your
favorite-
ass. She's awesome.
No, Zoe's one of my favorite wrestlers there. But this match,
You
again,
got Nick Nero and his megaphone.
talking shit to fans and standing on the road. He even tried to stop the match at one point.
Yeah.
El Taino went. He flies around too.
Yeah, he does.
A little Indian guy jumping around, just doing the little dude, killing it. Like, how you get a war cry, Indian war cry, and then this dude comes flying at you like
His entrance gear is sick.
Aztec warrior style.
I'd love it. I'd love it.
And then
Yeah, Casey walked out with the win, man.
I believe he wanted to roll up as well.
He did.
Snuck
did.
in and pulled his roll up to win.
Yep. Fell out the ring and exited.
But again, this was a scramble match, so there was no interference. Roll up submission could have happened at any time. It could have went any way, in my opinion. Personally, I was rooting for Paragon or Zoe Sky, but I love Casey too. I'm rooting for Casey every time at every show I've seen him at. So, congratulations, Casey. You are the new number 1 contender for the Mega Heavyweight Championship.
He deserves it. Get it, dude. Take that title.
The next match was actually, I won't say it was bad. None of the matches were bad. This was probably my least favorite match of the night. You had, I'm not a big fan of Cash Inc., okay, which is Ken Vasion, Skylar Gray, I believe is his name, and Gavin Gradley. And Ashton Day is in there as well, as along with Butler Boy. Yeah. But, I'm just not a fan. I'm a big heel guy, too, and that's why I don't get it. I don't understand why I'm not digging them.
It's kind of like Reckoning.
Yeah. And it
not Reckoning,
Redemption, Retribution, whatever they were called. But yeah, it was Skylar and Gavin Gradley and Soda Pop Johnson versus
came out the Charizard on his neck, boy.
He had a shiny Charmander card on his neck, like that.
It was a Charmander.
It was a Charmander. I wanted him to win just because of that. But they came out and they fought Mad Dog Manson, Lemmy Sandemus, and my boy, Butchie B. At one point, I thought Butchie died ringside. Because...
We got a picture.
Yeah, he was just sprawled out. Like, he got wrecked. But he still put on a great...
Yeah,
Butchie is the man. I don't care what anybody got to say.
I got the pleasure to match Butchie.
Butchie got skills. But Cash Inc. was able to come out victorious.
Yep.
So... Skylar, Gavin, and Soda Pop Johnson walk out with the win. One of the funniest that you got pictures of, in my opinion, was when Mad Dog Manson came out. Unbeknownst to us, there was streamers under all the seats in the front row, and we found them, of course. So then I asked the cameraman, who we've come, he sees us at every show, so he, gets to talk with us and bullshitting. And I asked him, what are these streamers for? And he's like, we're gonna throw them when Mad Dog comes out. All right, cool beans. I'm here for it. We throw all these streamers, dude, and then Lemmy gets in this pile of streamers. And if you've ever seen Lemmy Sandemus, you know he is very hippie-esque, very chill. He gets this big pile of streamers when you take this picture of him, and it's just the most...
It's just
this most magical picture of him playing with this big pile of streamers in the middle of a match.
Lemmy's a vibe, man.
A whole vibe. Lemmy is and Skittles, and he's got his Skittles on point always for power.
We got him on the Twitter machine if you guys want to go check him out.
Yeah.
Piledriver_pod.
But Cash Inc. was able to pull out that victory, and that's 2 for them.
Yeah.
And for those keeping track at home, Cash Inc. is 2-0 on the evening.
Then we had Bryson Teller. Man. Defending his Fighting Spirit Championship against King Crab.
2 debuts. I believe both of these men were their
that is correct. Both were debuts. The King Crab and Man Fulton. And boy.
Now let me just tell you let me just preface this. Okay? Madman Fulton was over at his table, signing autographs, selling shirts, and I walked over to him expecting the gruff heel persona. He was the nicest dude ever, man. And then when he came to the ring, that nice man went away.
Yeah.
Because he was not a happy person.
And he was a monster, man.
I was excited to see him up close, wrestling that close. I'm definitely excited to see him next month at OCW House Party 3.
For sure.
To get to film him that close, like...
You guys better get tickets now. Go get tickets.
Go get tickets to House Party 3 at Chaparral's. You won't want to miss it. And I believe this is... I believe this is the last event at Chaparral's before the winter or the summer tour starts. Because we'll be back at... It's not called Melanie Lake no more. They called it the Pits or something by Tim Tam. Tim Tam. I think that's it.
Okay.
Tim Tam at Melanie Lake or something like that.
Going to be by a nice lake you can swim in.
Yeah.
Great
nice
food. Great atmosphere.
Great food. Outside wrestling, hopefully.
Outside wrestling.
Hopefully
it's
nice
great.
outside wrestling.
Yes, hopefully.
But yes, that's the next man. So Madman Fulton and King Crab. I was actually impressed with King Crab for the most part. The whole shimmy on the rope, and he did do this. He did do this a couple times. And his pinchers.
No, yeah, he does shimmy across the rope.
Dude was slick. It worked. It King Crab-esque. It was cool.
The mask is sweet.
The mask
is sweet.
He got powerbombed though by Madman Fulton.
But Madman Fulton got powerbombed too.
Onto the stage.
By both of them. Dude, Bryson Teller is a beast. He picked Madman up.
He did. Jacket helped with that. His jacket, he wears a leather jacket to the ring. And for those who don't know, I'm not 100% sure on this storyline because I joined Mega late. So he was already Fighting Spirit champion. He was already wearing this jacket. So I just go by what I've heard from the crowd or around me. Apparently that's where the power comes from, i.e. Paul Heyman's arm. The jacket. It speaks to him. It tells him what to do. It fuels his power, I guess. So he was fighting. He put the jacket on. He tried to pick up Madman twice earlier in the match. Couldn't do it. Bryson Teller, he's smaller than
I about jumped out of my seat when he picked him up.
And then he put the jacket on and picked this big dude up and Death Valley Driver him. Like, what?
I couldn't believe it.
He pulls it in.
I could not believe it. No disrespect to Bryson Teller. Oh, yeah. You picked up Madman Fulton.
He's 6'7", 6'8". Like,
you're not. Good for you though, man. That was awesome.
The next match needed reinforced rings.
Yeah. What a match that was too. Yeah, Jackson Stone and Paxton Calloway.
Shogun
is back. Shogun is back. That boy is a monster. You got Paxton Calloway, the 7-footer. Pastor CeeLo and RJ Jonesy. RJ Jonesy. He looked good. He impressed me.
Great last night. RJ looked great. Them super kicks were on point.
Mm-hmm. Then they took on with Big Mo and Cassidy Keith with the Professor.
Reject Academy, second match of the night. Okay.
Bunch of big men.
Dude, this is a manly meat match.
That was a meat match.
Like, Jackson Stone is no less than 230 pounds. Paxton Calloway's 7 foot tall, at least 250 pounds.
And you can't teach that.
Big Mo is Big Mo. Cassidy Keith is just a little bit smaller than Big Mo. Like, R.J. Jonesy and Pastor CeeLo probably didn't weigh as much as Paxton Calloway together.
No.
This match was full of big boys. And they went to town.
They did, man. They did. They really
Cassidy
did.
Keith came out with a damn Dragon Zord dagger.
He
I just
did.
want to throw that out there. Like, I've seen
It was
before.
awesome. He didn't play it, though.
He has the Dragon Zord coin on his ring gear. So I did notice that before. But when he came out last night with that Dragon Zord dagger, it would have been Chef's Kiss if he would have played it.
Oh, and that, powered him up? And then he powered up like Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, that would have been sweet.
That would have been awesome.
But this match went crazy. Paxton Calloway and Shogun, who were basically beating each other up and saying they could outdo each other.
They were basically having a competition amongst themselves while teaming up.
And winning a match. They won.
And then continued to talk shit to each other.
The whole way out. The whole way out up the ramp, they're talking shit, smacking each other.
It was good. I like those two together.
Yeah, that's definitely a good tag team for sure. And then, we can move on to the final match of the night, the main event. Cash Inc. At Cash Inc.'s Ashton Day, the Heart Stinger versus Trey Miguel. You and I both got this feeling when Ashton comes out, because he came out to, what did he come out to, dude? He came out to just a beautiful, triumphant, powerful, I'm gonna win song, and I can't remember.
I don't remember what it is either,
dude. But it was such a good song, and it looked like he was ready for it. He meant business, and then here comes Trey Miguel in the sweet pink breast cancer pants. That was
awesome,
rocking it. And this match, I'm gonna give it 5 stars. It was solid. It was
worthy of 5 stars, in my
dude,
opinion.
when Ashton Day did that 619 leg drop through the rope, bro.
Ashton Day was impressive.
Bro! He did, what did Ember Moon used to call it? The Eclipse?
Yep.
Yeah, he did that, but better. He did the whole front
It was
flip.
smooth. It was smooth.
It wasn't a twist in midair. He literally jumped over, front flipped over Trey Miguel into a stunner. Or RKO, Diamond Cutter, whatever you want to call it. It was gorgeous.
It was. Man.
Just the spots in this match. Trey Miguel dove through the ropes, hit his face on the handrail. Then came back.
He hit his neck, I thought.
Yeah.
It looked like he
choked him up. But, dude, this match, I loved it. I was rooting for Trey. I like Ashton. He's one of the ones of Cash Inc. that I can get behind. He's good. He's a great wrestler. He has a killer mouthpiece. And he looks the part.
Yep.
He looks the part. And last night he actually got to win the title. I saw on his Facebook today. He got to win the title in front of his son. So his son got to watch his dad walk out last night as the new Mega Heavyweight Champion, which in my opinion is a father. That's pretty freaking cool.
That's awesome.
So
congratulations,
bro.
On the new
Ashton, to the
Mega Championship champion. Ashton Day. Good for you, bro.
Congratulations, because it was a great all-in-all show. Shouts out to Mr. Xavier, because he put on a banger. 10 out of 10. Best mega show I've been to.
Yep.
I've been to about 8. I'm about 7 or 8 deep now.
Brandon X.
I've been to every month for almost a year, and this was the best one.
Good for you, bro. So if you guys, they have another show. Their next show, if you guys are interested in attending a mega show, it's going to be Rock and Horse Rumble at Rock and Horse Ranch, out 8315 Milan Road, Sandusky, Ohio. It's going to be June 4th. It's a Saturday. Doors open at 6. Bell times at 6:30. Guys, go get your tickets if you guys want to attend the next mega show.
Yeah, definitely get your tickets. I don't think I will, unfortunately, be attending.
They got Megan Myers on the.
It's my kid's birthday.
Looks like Megan Myers will be attending as well.
Is that Megan?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so, but I wasn't sure. And then I do, before we get out of here, I do want to talk, of course, OCW real quick. We're going to get into that because we do have House Party 3 coming up on May 14th.
With Madman Fulton.
And so far, the matches, we don't have any matches, but schedule.
You got the rematch.
We do have matches. It has been confirmed that Madman Fulton will be taking on Thomas the Brute in the main event of the night.
Mm-hmm. You got the rematch of the women's.
Eden Von England will be defending her newly won title against the former champion, Natalie May. But we also got the Made Man Geno's in the building. Chuck the Truck Morris is in the building. The winners, Jimmy Shane and Robbie Stark, who I actually saw at Comic-Con, stand in line to meet Kevin Smith. I turn around and who else is no other than the former OCW heavyweight champion,
Jimmy Shane.
No Shane, Jimmy Shane. So we threw up the dub for the winners.
Shout out to Jimmy Shane.
I'm really excited to see Austin Blazes back at OCW House Party 3, the Mean Girl. He's really good. The professional Brandon Fields will be in attendance. The Saboteur, Sid Von England, will be there as well. My boy, our boy, Kenny Cash will be in the building.
Yep.
And the Boogie Knights, James Hickey and Jared Knight will be there to, I'm going to assume, dance the night away. That's what they like to do.
Are we going to see anything from the Entourage? The
Um,
newest member, maybe?
we do have another match that actually has been announced. And
Who we got?
I'm kind of nervous.
What you got?
You already know who my favorite OCW wrestler is. The Thunderbird. Jake
You're nervous?
Ely. I'm a little nervous. Will be defending his title in a 2 out of 3 falls match against Ryan Michaels.
That's got to be a banger, dude.
He barely escaped Ryan Michaels last time he defended the title against him one-on-one.
Best 2
And
out
now
of 3.
he's got to win twice. I'm nervous for my man Jake. I got 100% faith in him, though, and he's walking out with that title.
I'm going to have to go that way, too. I'm going with Jake. Michael could take
another big thing that's actually should come up and should make some light at OCW House Party is how DD Trash took the titles, the tag team titles from Lord Thomas the Brute solo because the guiding light Matthew Taylor is home. So I wonder what he's going to have to say to DD Trash because he wasn't even available for the match when he lost his tag team title.
That's true.
So
Should warrant for some type of a fair rematch,
something.
right?
But not at House Party because Brute has other plans.
Yes, he does.
This
He's got
again,
his hands full.
May 14th, Chaparral's Event Center, 2418 South Arlington Road in Akron, Ohio. Get your tickets on OCWrestling.net. Come sit front row, man. Come hang out. Come party. Come meet the wrestlers. They're signing autographs, taking pictures, kissing babies, whatnot. It's a great time.
You see us, come say hi.
Time. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. If you see me, come hang out, come say hi. I'll be shooting the show for OCW, but feel free to hang out and say hi when you catch me in between matches or intermission, because I love doing it. Being an OCW has definitely blown up my love for indie wrestling.
Indie wrestling's great. I love indie wrestling. Shout out to Circle 6 who put on a hell of a show last night in downtown Cleveland too.
Yep.
Wish I was able to attend that.
We got CYN coming to Cleveland.
Yes, we do.
Control Your Narrative is coming to Cleveland.
We're going to look into that. Boys
we
might be attending
there
that.
actually on that one too, because I'm not sure when the date is on it, but we're gonna.
It's like
check
2-3
out.
weeks away.
I typed in sin. I should have put wrestling.
Yeah, if you guys aren't familiar with that, I think Killer Cross is going to be on that card.
Killer Cross is on the card. I believe the Titan Adam Scher
Yep.
is on the card, and here we go, right here.
Yeah, what day is that? May
May
13th.
13th. So if you can hit CYN, and then the next day
Tickets
come
are
on
only
out
$20.
to OCW.
Let's go.
I mean, on the card, I got EC3, of course, the Titan Adam Scher, and that's really all I recognize. Oh, this guy, Buddy Murphy, not Buddy Murphy, the other one, Wesley Blake.
Yep.
Was his name in WWE. I have no idea what he's going by now. Flip Gordon.
Yep.
Weston Blake, that's his name, what he's going by now. Weston Blake. And
Yeah.
it should be a good show. CYN apparently is doing good stuff, but we were talking beforehand, and they got some weird rules. Apparently.
Yeah, they got some weird rules from what
banning
I've...
super kicks.
Yep. Canadian Destroyers.
No super kicks. No.
I'm
Canadian
interested.
Destroyers.
I'm interested. We should check this out.
Yeah. No, I agree because I need to know what's going on with this and what these rules
Yeah,
are.
so stay tuned. We're going to let you know for sure. The Piledriver boys will be in attendance at CYN. But in the meantime, like, share, go follow Believeland Media on YouTube. You can see all of our shows on video. Plus all the other podcasts they have on the store.
Den of the Dogs, Guardians of the CLE, Mic Drop Podcast, future Guardians of the CLE.
All things Cavalier.
All things, anything you want sports-wise, come on over to Believe Land Media. We got you taken care of. I don't have anything else left to say except get your drafts ready, my friend.
Yeah.
Because next week we will be doing our draft between me and the big dog to see who you guys think has the better overall wrestling team.
You're going down, bro.
Keep thinking that. Keep thinking that, my friend. I got an ace up my sleeve for my manager, my friend, and don't you fret because that's, as we both know, that's what's going to make the team.
Stay tuned to Twitter this week, too, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of trash talking going on between me and him. We're going to post some stuff to hype it up as well. Remind you guys, but be here next week for next episode. We're going to do the draft. It's going to be great. Until then.
We're going to do early show next week. Well, not early. They'll still come out at the same time. But we're going to do early show for us so that we can be done in time for Wrestlemania Backlash. Yep. We'll have our picks in. We'll have our draft order in.
Boom.
And it'll be a good show next week.
We'll tweet out the picks before Backlash starts so you know who we are.
That's right.
Who we got.
Current score is Dean 4, me 3.
Yep. But, yeah.
Defending champ right here, though. See it? There's my belt right there.
I'm taking that son of a bitch. Come
on. All right, so everybody have a good night.
Yep.
Good day. Enjoy your work day if you listen to us before work.
Start your work day off listening to us.
Definitely.
Give us a follow.
Be easy
Be
for
good.
each other.
Have a good night.